Hello and welcome to Cinebuck Presents, where I give my $2 instead of my 2 cents. I'm sure a lot of you have been exposed to Legos in some way. I know I was. I used to play with Legos all the time as a kid. But like most childhood toys, we tend to outgrow them and stop playing with them. Now, the Ninjago sets came out years after I'd stopped playing with Legos. So I never took up an interest in them, nor the video games or the TV spin-off series. With the outstanding responses that the Lego Movie and the Lego Batman movie had received, I figured that this latest film installment from Warner Animation Group might be about the same as well, giving the story and characters some of that extra gusto and likability. Speaking of story, let's talk about it. It takes place on a fictional island known as Ninjago. There's a supervillain named Lord Garmadon, voiced by Justin Theroux, who is constantly attacking Ninjago City in the hopes of one day being able to take over it. However, there's a group of young ninjas that is always thwarting his evil plans. The most prominent of the ninjas is the Green Ninja, also known as Lloyd, and is voiced by Dave Franco. The interesting thing about Garmadon and Lloyd is that they're father and son, respectively. Their relationship is, shall we say, a bit complicated, as Lloyd is often shunned by everyone for being the son of an evil warlord. After a mishap with what's known as the ultimate weapon, which unleashes a monster onto the city, I dare not reveal what kind of monster it is, though. The ninja sensei Master Wu, voiced by Jackie Chan, tells the ninjas that they should seek out what's known as the ultimate weapon, in the hopes of bringing down the monster. So the ninja's goal now is to find this weapon and try to bring down Garmadon in defeat once and for all. While this movie is able to throw in its trademark sense of humor as well as heart, the formula that it uses doesn't quite live up to the other Lego movies. Part of this may be because it had a bit too many cooks involved in making it. I mean, you have 6 writers involved with the story, 6 writers involved with the screenplay, and 3 directors. That's quite a lot of creative minds involved for an animated feature. But that doesn't make it a complete mess or anything. It's still able to keep that consistent streamline of engagement to keep the movie interesting from beginning to end. And as the old saying often goes, the journey is the reward. The path that this movie took is still fun in itself. Even though I could never get myself fully engaged with the stories and characters that were featured in the video games or the TV series, the opposite could be said here. Not once did my attention ever waver from the silly gags, witty writing, and spectacular animation. Not to mention the nice way that it explores the relationship between Lloyd and Garmadon. So maybe not every piece snaps into place, nor does it find that perfect harmonious balance, but whether or not you're a Ninjago fan, it's still an entertaining and exciting adventure toward enlightenment. If I had to give this movie a rating on a scale of 1 to 10, I might give it a 9. It's not perfect, but it's cute, and very nicely done. This is Renton Whitetail having given us $2 and signing off. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.